The new 30th edition of Best Colleges was just released this morning, and we've got it. You're seeing the 2015 rankings first on CBS This Morning. Brian Kelly is editor of U.S. News and World Report. Good to see you again, Brian Kelly.
Hi.
This is getting to be an annual visit, and we like it. Because, listen, a lot of people are ranking the colleges and universities, but after 30 years, I'm thinking you all are the gold standard. You think that, too?
Well, thank you. I'm going to agree with you on that. I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people want to get in the rankings game, including the President of the United States. The New York Times came out with a new ranking today of one thing or another. And I think it's great because it gives people more information. But I think we like to say we are the gold standard. It starts with U.S. News, and everybody says, okay, here's how we're not like U.S. News.
Okay, and number one again.
Yeah, number one is?
Number one is Princeton.
Okay.
The usual suspects, I have to say, Princeton, Harvard, Yale, Columbia, Stanford are the top five, and they have pinged around the top five for quite a number of years with us.
Why is Princeton number one?
Princeton, you know, by a hair. I always look at their alumni. They're very loyal alumni. People who go to Princeton love Princeton. They give it money, they come back, they stay engaged with the school a little more than Harvard. That makes a difference. And small things matter when you get into the top of the pack on this.
We've got some famous alumni like Jeff Bezos and Eric Schmidt and others.
Sure, as do all these schools. I mean, remember, you have to remember, these are all fantastic schools. These are globally ranked schools now. The whole world wants to go to these places, and there's many more than just these top five. I think, you know, Gail, you say we've been doing this for 30 years. One of the changes is Princeton, Harvard, Yale, et cetera, they were at the top 30 years ago.
Yeah.
What really matters is there's a lot more schools now that matter. There's the top 20, the top 30. We've really been able to identify a much bigger pack of good quality schools.
And when it comes to liberal arts, I know the Williams people, the Williams alumnus is certainly cheering because they've got, is it 12 years they've been number one?
Same, interestingly, same story as Princeton, very loyal alumni. They contribute, they stay active. Amherst, terrific school. Little less probably on that front.
What criteria do you use? Do you accept bribes?
Only very large ones.
Yeah, we were complimenting you on your new car.
Yeah. I have been lobbied by some of the finest people in the world.
I bet, yeah.
But no, we do this strictly by the numbers. We survey all these colleges. We ask them 700 questions. Not to be geeky, but we have 2,500 data points. If you add it all together, it's 4 million points of data that we crunch to come up with these rankings. And it looks at things like the test scores of the kids coming in, how well the professors are paid, graduation rate, hugely important issue because a lot of schools are bringing kids in, not graduating them, which is another story and a bit of a scandal.
What are the surprises here?
Dartmouth, one of the stalwarts in the Ivy League, dropped out of the top 10. We don't know quite exactly why that is. There's been some issues up Dartmouth with...
So Dartmouth dropped to 11, so who moved in? The California Institute of Technology or Penn?
Caltech, I think, would have moved up. Yeah, right, it's a zero-sum game. If somebody's out, somebody has to be in. A lot of interesting schools coming from deeper in the pack. Northeastern University in Boston, which is a very innovative school. They do a lot with co-ops, with internships, trying to be untraditional in education. They moved up about 30 points in the last couple of years.
And Brian, I know you're a Hoya too. How did Georgetown do?
Georgetown slipped one. You know, I tried my best. I couldn't put my thumb on the scale for this one, but they're still up there in
21.
At the top.
We'll take it.
21.
Duke, Charlie, number 8. Very good.
Duke slipped a little bit too,
Yeah.
I think, but I'm sure it's for no good reasons. They'll be back next year.
Brian Kelly, thank you so much.